How's it going, everybody? This is take two, so if I feel a little bit more defeated, it's because I didn't look down to see if my microphone was muted. And it was, after reviewing 3 videos in a row on the same topic. So, the plan for this video is to do the first one here, and then do the next 2 as a second video, because I believe there is a major defining moment, or a definition of good between these 2. The first one is very good, and the other ones are less good. So we're going to tie those 2 together on their own, and then knock out the first one in this video. Today we're talking about Hell House LLC. We're talking about the very first one, and we'll be playing the trailer there. This movie is a found flick, and it does a really good job with subtlety, and subtlety is very important in found flicks. You don't want unnecessary music. You don't want anything like that. You want everybody to feel like you're watching a film that was found, thus the name. So the story of this goes as such. A group of haunted house makers are making a new haunted house. Go figure. They've made a couple in the previous years, and it's worked out really well. This time, however, they've stumbled across an old hotel called the Abaddon Hotel. Supposedly that there were cult leaders originally running this place, so that's super fun and super great. But they've all passed, and the previous owner's been found hanged. And as things normally go in these types of movies, the place is super haunted with super spooky ghosts and super cool mannequin work, which is really good, and they do a really good job doing it. Now, this is the second time I've talked about this video, so things might kind of blend in, and I might forget what I have or haven't talked about. But they do a really good job with how quiet everything gets, and the dialogue in the first one they do a really good job with. So the story on the very first one gets an 8. I thoroughly enjoyed what they did. A lot of the relationships were believable. They were picking at each other in a normal way and not the Scooby-Doo style way, which happens a lot in horror movies. Along with that, the threat is the home itself. The entire haunted house, which they make and soon become afraid of. And you as the watcher aren't sure if you begin to know the basic layout of the house, and then you start to second guess yourself with, was that already there, or is that the thing again, or is that the ghost? So the threat in this one gets another 8 because of how they did it. Rewatchability or recommendation, would I recommend it? Words are super hard, and I'm not very good at them. I would recommend this to somebody, and I would watch it with them again. It wouldn't be something like The Princess Bride, where I've watched 8+ times, but it's something that's really, really... Found Flicks has a certain way of being able to watch it again and seeing if you missed anything. And this film does it, since they review most of their tapes, because they're recording all of this because they always like seeing the process of what they can improve on, which is rare in found flicks, because some directors never explain why they're filming, and that drives me nuts, absolutely nuts. So yes, rewatchability is a yes, recommendations a yes. Scare factor, it's as I explained originally in the video with no audio whatsoever. This film does a good job of leaving you with the silent scare, not the scream like our friend does when he's afraid of most things, but it leaves you with the hand gasp, if you will, if that doesn't sound weird. It leaves you generally worried about the situation and how much you've actually missed. But as I was saying, since they're going back and reviewing everything, they will sometimes show you things that you missed, and you can go back and watch that it was there the whole time. They do it in all 3 films. So overall, this film gets an 8. It's one of the better actual horror movies that I've watched. Like, Hidden is so far the highest rated one so far, and it came off as more of a mystery, but this is more of the horror. Like, it's not necessarily over the top gory, but it is fear, and that's what you want. So I guess it could be the fear factor. No, don't. don't. But yeah, the overall score on this is an 8, and it's the highest one rated so far, and it's going to stay that way for today until I find a couple more. But that was day 11, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am Greaticus, and I'll see you in the next one when I get done watching it. Wait, no, I've already seen these next two. I'll see you in the next one while I explain the sequels. See ya. Bye.